According to the lip reader, when King Charles stepped out onto the balcony after the coronation ceremony, he was a little taken aback. The royal family looked down on the people gathered outside the palace, offering a fascinating insight into the family's private conversations in a very public place. A lip reader deciphered the royal conversations. As soon as the King and Queen Camilla appeared on the balcony, he said, "I mustn't get too close, or I might be frightened. Be careful." Meanwhile, Camilla turned to the children, ordering the boys to move forward and get closer. When the initial shock had passed, the king marveled at the spectacle, waving to the crowd gathered outside Buckingham Palace and said, "It's beautiful." They then began to watch the parade of planes, but Charles seemed distracted, checking to see if everyone from his family was there, looking around and asking, "Is everyone here?" The king then seemed to enjoy the famous aeroplane flight in his honor, even though the flight was partly spoiled by bad weather. Then Charles III exclaimed, "Look at them!" Like the king, Sophie, Duchess of Edinburgh, was worried about missing family members. She turned to Princess Kate and said, "A child is missing. Where is George?" In response, Kate seemed to nod towards her eldest son and laughed. Camilla and Charles continued to watch the planes fly, albeit with some difficulty as they could not look up because of the heavy crowns on their heads. The king seemed taken aback by the crowd waiting for them in the rain and sought to express his gratitude by saying, "Thank you very much. Look at all these people." Little Louis didn't seem to be thrilled by the helicopter flight and with a bored expression began drumming on the balcony balustrade, humming to himself, "Yes, yes, yes." Kate tried to divert his attention by asking, "Can you see?" It seemed to work when he turned to Charlotte and asked, "What are helicopters made of?" The king seemed to catch Louis' chatter and repeated, "Helicopters." At one point something caught the king's attention and he pointed to the crowd, saying, "It's over there." Louis also looked towards the crowd and replied with his trademark impertinence, "I can't see that far." To this Prince George simply said, "I know." Kate and Prince William seemed big fans of the spectacle, with the princess calling it beautiful, while the Prince of Wales noted that the airshow was on point. As the red arrows, the name of paint-spraying planes, flew, there were many comments, with several members of the royal family noting how wonderful the whole show was. As the family turned to leave the balcony, the king again expressed his gratitude to the audience, saying, "Thank you all very much." King Charles III was crowned at a historic moment for Britain, with all the pageantry and ceremony expected of a royal event. In case you missed it, there is a short video of the best moments of the coronation on my channel.